Your girl, Coach Misty, here with my editor. That's my best friend. That's my best friend with Sequoia, aka Smart Cutie, aka she was in a newsletter, aka what you gonna do about it? Nothing. Knuckle up. All right. Listen, I want to know, are you a winner or a loser? If you a winner or a loser, which one? Are you a winner or a loser? I'm winning today. I'm winning today. Are you winning today? And be honest with yourself. I'm winning today. I got up. We made it to breakfast. I came on Midday Manifest. A little, I'm here. I'm gonna get me a little tattoo right here. I'm gonna get a little tattoo. I'm gonna get my daughter is my inspiration. My oldest daughter has it. I'm gonna get the Queen of Hearts right here. I'm gonna get the Queen, a Q, and the heart right there. Baby, I'm winning today. I'm winning today. We're gonna put some music on. We're gonna set the tone. I think, I don't know, we may not. But anyway, how many people got y'all book? If you got your book, say something. If you got your book, say something. She said, I'm a winner all day. How are you winning, friend? Tell me. How are you winning today? I want y'all to tell me before I open up this book. Yesterday, I got emotional, okay? Your ass is in the way of your booty is in the way of the sensor.
You know what?
Or maybe it's not. I don't know why it's not working. What happened? I don't know. It's not working. Alexa, open Spotify.
Getting Spotify. Please say something.
Shit, this TV is. You said, how are you winning today? You said, I got a winning attitude. There you go. There you go. You said you got somebody said, what's up? What's up? Friend said he got a winning attitude. Hey to everybody that's watching me on YouTube and all that stuff and on Facebook. We about to go ahead and get it started. Shout out to everybody who came to the Finding Purpose class. You guys are amazing. Y'all did that. All right, y'all, let's get the book out. Let's go ahead and go. I don't want to listen to the sexy playlist. What kind of mood we trying to set? You said, welcome with a winning attitude and mind frame. Good job. If you like my braids and you are in the Dallas area or you in Texas, you can go to my link tree and go look up the information. You missed it, you had to work. Okay. You can go look up the valet braids, information for valet braids. She comes to you and braid your hair in the comfort of your home or your office. Thank you. All right, y'all, let's get our books out. Psychology of Winning. Let's get it. Let's go. Y'all ready? If you've been missing it, go back to my YouTube. I am Coach Misty and go watch the replays. So y'all, yesterday before I caught the Holy Spirit, we were on page 37. Thank you for following me. Listen, if you follow me and somebody follow you back, it ain't me. If you follow me today and somebody come online and follow you back, a page that look like me, it ain't me. And I will never reach out to you. I will never inbox you. So if you're ever inboxed from a page and you think it's me, y'all, it's not me. And I keep on saying that. It ain't me. This is my only official Coach Misty page. I don't have an official Coach Misty with a number. That's it. I will never inbox you, okay? So if somebody try to hit you up talking about they got good news for you, it ain't me. You don't even talk to y'all hoes like that. Okay? Too much, Coach. Let's get into it. Bitch, I can't put nothing in there but applesauce. But you said it happened to me and you remember me saying that. Right, I don't inbox. All right, y'all, let's get to it. First of all, we were talking about positive self-esteem. How many of y'all, I want you to rank your self-esteem on a level of 1 to 10. I want you to rate your self-esteem. Not tell me what you think. I want you to rate your real self-esteem, right? Rate your self-esteem on a scale on a level from 1 to 10. 1 mean I ain't got no self-esteem. I don't think highly of myself. 10, you probably think too much of yourself. Okay, your ego probably inflated, but rate your self-esteem on a level of 1 to 10. I will tell y'all, my self-esteem is about an 8. Sometimes I can become a 10, and sometimes people have to put me back in my place. Oh, I can carry that hoe with me, y'all. So we got 6s and we got 7s. Rate your self-esteem right now on a level of 1 to 10. You say my books are coming today. Good job, Pamela. You got it. Somebody said an 8, a 6. Okay, cool. All right, real quick. I'm going to just reiterate what we talked about yesterday. Positive self-esteem. So we are on the second characteristic. The second characteristic of what it takes to become a winner. We don't going over 10 qualities. I don't know where you about to put this little cooler. I can't take it. Okay, somebody said they got a 9. Okay, self-esteem with a 9. So positive self-esteem is one of the most important and basic qualities of a winning human being. It is a deep down. If you didn't know what self-esteem is, what is the next book so I can have it? Girl, just order the books on the line. I'll decide after this is over. I don't know yet. Listen, just go on my link tree and get the Amazon books. If you don't know what self-esteem is, it's a deep down inside the self feeling of your own worth. Self-esteem has nothing to do with your looks. Do you know that self-esteem can affect the way you look to other people? Self-esteem can affect the way you look to other people. Self-esteem is going to affect the way you carry your shoulders. If you walk up out the high, if you walk up with your head high, or you look to the ground, self-esteem will make you either put blinders on or see the world for what it is. Self-esteem does all of that, right? I got on, me and my friend got on matching rompers. Well, she had one on when she caught a flight, and I put mine on. My butt is eating this romper up for dear life. You hear me? I'm talking about it's going all the way down. Okay, one leg looked like a capri. That's how much. But guess what? My self-esteem is so high that I will anyway. That's too much. My self-esteem is high today. My friend put my hair in this ponytail and curled the ends of these braids, and you can't tell me nothing. Okay, even with this big ass onesie on from Shein, you can't tell me nothing. My back rows is rolling. The fat is rolling. My back rows look like a can of biscuits, Pillsbury, not the Great Value. But guess what? My self-esteem is high. My self-esteem is high. So if somebody if I see catch somebody looking at my back rows, I'm gonna ask them, do they want to pinch them? Let's get it. Here's the deal. If you have high self-esteem, you would say, I like myself. I really do like myself. I want y'all to say that. I like myself. I like myself. I really do like myself. I really, really do. I like myself, right? There is nobody in this world. Look at Alexa in my business. There's no one in this world who I would rather be but me. There is no one. What the? There is no one in this world who I know. I said I like myself. I didn't say I love myself. See, y'all hoes jumping the gun. See, here's the deal. Let me tell you why I said I like myself and I didn't say I love myself. Because a lot of y'all don't know how to give yourself love. That's why your cup is empty. See, liking yourself is the prerequisite to loving yourself. I didn't say I love myself. I said I like myself. Right? Don't tell me I love myself, because if you love yourself, you wouldn't let people use you. If you love yourself, you wouldn't feel empty. Huh? If you love yourself, huh? If you loved yourself, a lot of y'all wouldn't have been in my class last night. So let's just go ahead and say I like myself. Can we start there and say I like myself? Y'all be jumping the guns. I love me. No, you don't. If you loved you, you wouldn't let Leroy cheat on you. If you loved you, you wouldn't let your kids walk all over you. If you loved you, you wouldn't be calling me. Well, I'm just trying to find out what happened. We were supposed to go on a date 6 months ago, and I ain't heard from him yet. If you loved you, it wouldn't matter. So I like myself. Can we go back to that again? I like myself. I really like myself. Can we do that? I like myself. I really like myself, and there's nobody in this world I'd rather be than me. Okay? Can we get into that, please? Thank you. Okay, I love me. Lying to yourself. You be lying to yourself. You letting these Negroes lie to you too. Talking about I love you. I might have slept with your cousin, but I like you better. You the one. Let's move on. It says, listen, you have to have positive self-talk, right? Listen, you have to have positive self-talk. Positive self-talk, okay? Just like I talked about these roles. I'm not going to sit up here and be like, yes, these roles is everything. No, they're not, but they soft. Positive self-talk, right? They out here, so they soft. You want to pinch them. You want to taste them a little bit. They soft. Positive self-talk. I haven't, friend, have I said anything negative today?
No.
I don't talk negative. Listen, let me tell you something. Put one negative thing. I want 5 people to put something negative in the comments that happened to them. I don't care if it could have been your mama passed away. I want y'all to put 5 people to put something negative in the comments, and I'm going to turn it into a positive real quick. Everything is a positive for me. Everything. Everything is a positive. Everything is a positive. I be thankful for everything. Everything. I'm like, Lord, you ain't let my bladder couldn't hold tight till I got to the house, Lord, but at least I got up. At least my kidneys is working. Losing my vision, honey, your other senses are heightened. You hear what I'm saying? You'll be able to see like other people can't see. You see what I'm saying? You say my parents You say my parents got rid of my dad. Okay, I don't even know what that means. You said you have a car repair. Listen, your car, you said your car repair, at least you got a car to get repaired and you got the money. What else? My father passed away. Your father is not hurting and your father left something for you. Your father lived a good life. Your income is negative, huh? This is a great starting point for you. Now you know where you need to go. If you know how to make it off of 2,000 a month, honey, when you get 4,000, you can put that other 2,000 back and start saving. You got your parents got rid of your dog. Well, at least it wasn't you. Okay. Not too much, coach. At least it wasn't you. Okay. If your parents got rid of your dog, then it's time to mean you either got to grow up and move out or get yourself together, whatever it is, and get your own damn dog. All right. Everything is a positive with me. Everything. You said you got denied for child care. I didn't know what to do. That wasn't the place for your baby to be. Listen, that wasn't the place for your baby to be. You said men asking you for money. Well, at least that probably means your credit good. If men asking you for money, that probably means you got some. Look at you, big spender. Huh? You got all your stuff stolen. That was a wake-up call for you to rebuild your life. Huh? Period. Oh, you turn a fan on. You said my health is horrible. Well, at least you ain't dead. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. You see, I do positive. Huh? God giving you a chance to turn it around. He could have let you not wake up this morning. Okay? You got a bad heart, start eating right. Your heart could have stopped. Huh? Everything is a positive with me. Everything. Everything is positive with me. Okay, it's time for a praise break. We need an organist. Breathe, I'm gonna take a sip. Listen, you said I'm renting. At least you got money to rent. You could be homeless. Okay, I need you to start having an attitude of gratitude. You are when things. Listen, you have to have an attitude of gratitude. Let me say this and say that. You have to have an attitude of gratitude, even when life is life. Huh? You have to be thankful for what you have right now. You always asking God for more. See, I'm not in the book right now, and I ain't about to play with y'all. You always asking God for more, and you ain't happy with what He gave you right now. You don't understand that this is what you have, what you are, what you think is hell could be heaven to somebody else. You hear me? Have an attitude of gratitude. No, I didn't say be content. See, I ain't say that. Because, see, when you be content, that means you don't want more. What I'm saying is I say go around your house and say thank you to everything you got. Huh? When your rent coming, you mad about your rent coming. If your rent is $2,000 and you got $2,001 in the bank, pay your rent. God provided a way for you. Say thank you. I say thank you to everything. When I got to pay bills, I say thank you, Lord. You know why? Because you gave me the money. You made a way for me to pay these bills. Huh? Thank you. Attitude of gratitude. You hear what I'm saying? Attitude of gratitude. All right, let's get back in this book. Okay. Now, we're going to talk about positive self-talk. So that's one thing you have to do. Positive self-talk about anything, right? It says positive self-talk is the key to developing positive self-esteem. You hear me? Winners have developed strong beliefs of self-worth and self-confidence. They weren't necessarily born with these good feelings, but as with any other habit, you have learned to like themselves through practice. I didn't come out the womb talking about everything is peachy keen. I love the world and the world love me. I didn't do that. Huh? 3 years ago, I was ready to off myself. Huh? 3 years ago, I didn't even like to look in the mirror. I couldn't even went live like this with y'all because the person looking back at me, I didn't know who she was. Right? I was trying to lose all this weight, but guess what? I wasn't happy. I didn't say, Lord, thank you for who I am today. Thank you for who I am. And Lord, if I don't drop another pound, I want to thank you for the ability to get out here and just go and enjoy what nature has, to go ahead and take a walk, that my legs still work. Huh? I felt peace. Listen, I found peace in who I was, and I started liking who I was. And then the person who I wanted to be could emerge, right? Could emerge because I was at some type of peace. When you have attitude of gratitude about your current situation, you have an attitude of peace. And when you have peace, that's when prosperity comes in. Oh, see, preachers talk about this all the time, but they don't really tell you how to get there. They tell you if you keep coming to church and dropping money in the bucket and all that stuff and keep praying, right? And keep doing what I tell you to do because I'm God's faithful serve it, then somehow, some way it'll come to you. And if it doesn't come to you, then you'll get it in heaven. I'm telling you, you can have it now. All I'm telling you to do is to change your mindset, change your life. Listen, listen, it says, we talked about yesterday. Now, this one I got emotional yesterday. Listen, this is when I got emotional yesterday. Listen, it says, I talked about the pattern of the offspring of the rich and the famous, and how the offspring of the rich and the famous, they become losers because they've been unable to live up to their heritage and unable to accept themselves or perform effectively in society on their own. And this might because they didn't have much going for them at the start, and to develop no inner drive to take them forward. And I'm not going to go back into what I talked about yesterday, because we're not going to have a praise break right now, because I want to continue through the book. But what I'm saying is, I need you to thank God for the things that you went through. I'm not telling you to keep going through them, because if you keep going through the same relationships, if you keep going through the same struggles, if you if you ain't never forever got your rent money, then that's insanity. You keep doing the same thing over and over. That's insanity. But if it's something that you went through and you made it through, you need to say thank you. Thank God for the experience. Thank God for the people. Thank God for the people that he sent to you to make you go through that, because you learned something from it, right? You learned something from it. You hear what I'm saying? Because if you got through that, you can get through this. And at some point, you need to change your life, so you got to keep going through stuff. See, a lot of y'all think going through a struggle and getting through it is a blessing. No, there should be a blessing in a lesson. And if you learn from it, you shouldn't go through it again. You understand me? The blessing is not getting through it. It's learning a lesson. That's what I don't understand about y'all. You can't keep talking. Every man you got is, if every man you got is it ain't worth nothing. Did that mean something about, okay, never mind about turning to Cat Williams. Never mind. It's something about your energy that's attracting these know nothing men. Right? And you haven't found the blessing in the lesson. You just keep doing the same thing over and over, right? So listen, it says, out of adversity can come greatness. Out of adversity can come greatness, right? I'm on page 37. It says, when we examine losers and low achievers, an attitude of low self-esteem seems to be the root of their problems. When we talk about losers, we see in low achievers, an attitude of low self-esteem seems to be the root of their problems. Winners learn, listen, Free said, I don't want the badge of honor because of the struggle. Well, don't get one. I ain't telling you to get no stripes. What I'm telling you is find the lesson and go on about your business. Everybody's struggle is different. Everybody's struggle is different. What may be a struggle for me ain't a struggle for you. What may be a struggle for you ain't a struggle for me, right? What I'm telling you is that if you find yourself, life happens to everybody. I don't care how much money you got. Look at Jamie Foxx. Look at Jamie Foxx. Look at Jamie Foxx. Life happens to anybody, and life can happen at any moment. I just need you to find the blessing in the lesson. All right, listen. It says, winners learn to understand that self-development is a lifetime program. Come on. Self-development is a lifetime program. As we were growing up, many of us played an inferior role to the adults in our lives. We were told what to do and what not to do. We were constantly reminded of our shortcomings, okay? Listen, so remember when we was little, but what they say, don't interrupt. Children should be seen and not heard. Baby, when I was a fifth grade teacher, baby, I had them fifth graders on one. They'd be in the hallway. People would be like, your class out here? Yep. Yeah, my class, no, you are to be seen and not heard. I had my fifth grade, when I was my first year as a teacher, I was a fifth grade teacher. No, not that's my second year as a teacher. I was an eighth grade teacher first. You are to be seen and not heard. And I meant that, right? Here's the deal. Winners evolve from that. Losers stay in that mindset. A loser will stay in that mindset. They say low achievers water and cultivate the early seeds of inferior feelings with their imaginations and develop a strong prickly weed which sticks and irritates for years to come. So they called you ugly when you was little. Someone called you ugly when you was little. You never found the beauty in you. You let that stick with you, and now you 37, and you still that little girl who they was calling ugly. I don't care how much you dress yourself up on the inside, you still feel ugly because you never found a way to grow from that, right? You never tackled that and said, okay, you might say I'm ugly, but I know I'm beautiful, so I don't care about that. You still that little 5-year-old girl. You still that little girl on the playground. You still that 12-year-old girl they said was fat. And you just said, well, I'm just going to rock with it. It is what it is, okay? You said all this time I didn't know you were a teacher. I was. I retired from teaching. because I'm never going back. I retired from employment altogether. Okay. Where's my ARP card? I'm never going back. Thank you, Jesus. Mm-mm. Okay, at some point I said F them kids. Okay. All right, listen. And remember, low achievers water and cultivate the early seeds of inferior feelings with their imaginations and develop a strong prickly weed which sticks and irritates for years to come. Let's turn to page 38. It says many people have a similar attitude about personal development. On the one hand, you know that learning brings about change, right? Learning brings about change, but on the other hand, they resist change. Everybody on here needs to change, needs something about them they need to change, right? And if you're not open to learning, y'all all know that y'all need to go and do something different, but y'all don't want to do it. A lot of people say, well, I want to go back to school, but oh, I'm 45. Okay. Okay. Oh man, I really want to go do this, but baby, I done waited too long in life. No, you didn't. Go back and do it. Right. The reason why you live in, I almost said the S word. The reason why you live in this horrible life is because you created it. And the reason why your life is not better, because you won't do nothing about it. All right. It says, listen, it says on the one hand, they know that learning brings about change, but on the other hand, they resist change. They know that many people have overcome enormous obstacles to be great, but they can't imagine it happening to them. These low achievers learn the habit of concentrating on their failures and the negative events in their lives with self-talk that reinforces the losing cycle. My oldest son always talks about how he went to jail twice, 3 times. I don't know. I stopped count. My oldest son always talk about how he in jail. I said, why don't you talk about that you was blessed enough? God watches over you. God watches over babies and fools, and he is a fool. Okay. And I said, how about that when you get out of jail, you always got a job to come back to? I said, many can't say that. That God blesses you with these employers who tend to look out for you. Huh? They see good in you. Huh? And they want to teach you something. My son has learned to become a welder. You understand what I'm saying? On the job training. These people give him overtime. They know that he's trying to do right, but he has negative self-talk. He has a loser mindset. This is my child I'm talking about. He has a loser mindset, and I will turn red in the face trying to get him to see something another way. Right? I said, stop talking about what you did in prison and talk about what you're doing out here now. Stop talking about that. That makes no sense. Right? Stop talking about that. I'm over it. Right? Talk about what you're doing now. How you have a job and you learning a trade. Talk about that. Okay. Listen, it says these low achievers learn the habit of concentrating on the failures and the negative events in their lives with self-talk that reinforces the losing cycle. Because they are controlled by external standards set by others, they often set their sights too high. Uh-oh. Because they are controlled by external standards set by others, this is y'all, not me. It used to be me. They often set their sights too high and are unrealistic to begin with. And as they fail to reach their goals again and again, these failures become set in their subconscious self-images as targets and the goals of their own. This explains why so many people have permanent potential. What is permanent potential? They said, in other words, why they almost succeed over and over, having temporary, fleeting successes which fail to materialize into a solid lifestyle. Y'all, you know how many businesses I had before I found something that really stuck? You know how many times, listen, you know how many businesses I had that almost became something? You know how many businesses, I'm talking about I actually started them. How many businesses that I almost got to the point where I could have quit my job, but because I was scared of success, but because I had people telling me, oh, you better not quit your job. You got them 4 kids. You crazy as hell, right? People in my own family telling me that I would stay on my job and let my business go by the wayside till I just quit it completely, right? I was a loser. Even though I look successful, right? Oh, Missy got a master's degree and she got accepted into a doctorate program. And, Missy got this, she had them 4 kids, but baby, she's doing it. I was still a loser, right? I was still letting negative self-talk, whether it come from, I was letting other people negative self-talk affect my actions or letting other people set standards for me that was too unrealistic and too high. And when I couldn't meet their standards, I then went into a negative space. A negative space. Okay? A negative space. Listen, It says it is interesting to note that the blowhards, I love this book because the words they use are so 1976, that the blowhards in life, the ones who yell the loudest for service and attention, are really calling for help because of low self-esteem. So these are all the people that in your life that's loud. Y'all got somebody that always, they really need help. They really got low self-esteem, right? Because when you have people with high self-esteem, they don't have to talk and do all that. They don't have to do all that rah-rah, right? Because their self-esteem will speak for them, right? I don't have to do all that. I really, when I go out somewhere, I really speak, I really say to myself, I'm really not like, I don't go in and walk in like it's a music video, right? I really just keep to myself and I mind my business and I have a good time. And because I have good energy, people are attracted to me, you know what I'm saying? Or at the table, attracted to us. We had a little boy. Since I really started sharing my thing, kids are very drawn to me. Little kids love me, right? Since I started sharing my gift. Children love, like children will be with their parents and will zone in on me and try to come talk to me and speak to me, right? Because you know they said children understand. We had a little boy. Now I was trying to ignore the hell out of him. But the little boy behind us, and my friend has good energy. The little boy behind us was in love at the breakfast spot, and he just talking and waving, and I'm giving my best friend. I'm like, turn around, stop talking to him, pay attention to me, and that baby was just on it. And I'm trying to manifest this boy to turn around. I'm doing that. But the kids be on it, right? Because that's that good energy. Mm. We on page 39. We on page 39. It says people who become offended the easiest. Let's talk about people who have low self-esteem. People who are loud have low self-esteem. If you loud, say you loud. Oh, kids love me. If you loud, say you loud. Oh, my friend got her bug. Ah. If you loud, say you loud. Loud people. Now I'm not loud. I'm talking loud. I'm gonna give me a microphone so then I can do midday manifest like this, and it'll be ASMR. I don't know. It's something about it is the psychology of winning. It's something about when I be on here. That's why I'm the man next door don't like me. When I be on here, I be like, yeah, I'm doing midday manifest. Ah, I love it, right? I get excited about it. But people who are loud and need attention and cause a lot of ruckus, they have low self-esteem, right? People who are offended the easiest have low self-esteem. It is a person who feels undeserving, who doubts his own capabilities, and has a poor opinion of himself, who becomes jealous at the drop of the hat. That's low self-esteem. The person with adequate self-esteem, let's talk about the opposite, doesn't feel hostile towards others, isn't out to prove anything, can see the facts more clearly, and isn't demanding in his claims on other people, right? I'm at the bottom of page 39. Let's talk about the word esteem. And I hope y'all got pen and paper. Y'all know y'all always supposed to come with your little notebooks. I guess I need to make a midday manifest notebook and sell it. Y'all need a midday manifest journal? Basically. Okay, fine. Mm. Can somebody make me a midday manifest, please? Journal. I appreciate it. I'll just make one on Canva real quick. That's fine. I'll make one on Canva before we leave. We got to let this food digest before we go eat at another place. We got to let the breakfast digest before we go to Juicy's. All right. And your tequila kick in? It's kicking in now? So I'm driving? Damn. All right, listen, let's talk about the word esteem, right? You said you want one with my quotes, affirmations. Girl, forget the affirmations. Y'all, listen, unless you got your own personal affirmations that you done made up, y'all made me cuss. It's early. As long as unless you got your own personal affirmation that you made up for yourself, girl, I'm not about to sit up here and be like, I am beautiful. I am amazing. I am the one. Okay. Now you can pick you a little hype up song. Okay. You can pick up a little hype song. You know what I'm saying? For me, my hype song is Rich Flex by Drake. I wake up in the morning in my loft, okay? And I say, Alexa, max volume. Wait, not you. Hold on. Wait, I messed up. Listen, I be at home. Listen. I be at home. 21. Can you do something for me? I be in the bed. You know, I got 21 on my thing. 21. Can you do something for me? Can you talk to the maybe I'll be in my house. 21. Do your thing. 21. Do your thing. Do your thing. That's how I do in my house in the morning. And when I do that, I feel good as hell, right? That's my own hype song, right? Crazy as it. 21. Can I hold my finger? Can you do something for me? That is what I do every morning. That's my song. That's my song, right? Acting a fool. How much tequila did you put in there? Oh my God. Rich Flex is my song. You hear me? It gets me going. It gets me hype. It gets me up. So pick y'all a song. Let's get back to the book. It says the person with adequate self-esteem doesn't feel hostile towards other. I'm not out to prove nothing to you. I can see the facts more clearly, and I'm not demanding of my claims on people. Let's talk about the word esteem. Let's talk about the word esteem, right? Listen, the word esteem. It literally means to appreciate the value of. Do you know the word esteem means to appreciate the value of? It says, why do we stand in awe of the power and immensity of the sea, the uniqueness of a solar eclipse, the beauty of a flower, a giant redwood, right? Or a sunset, and at the same time downgrade ourselves? How can you stand in nature and be like, this is amazing? Oh my God, this is an eclipse tonight. How many people be like, oh, I do. Anytime that they tell me on the news it's gonna be an eclipse, I want to go somewhere and I want to watch that eclipse. Well, the same way you run and watch that eclipse, you think the eclipse is beautiful, you need to feel that same way about you. When you walk in the mirror and look at yourself, you should be like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. If you truly feel like that. Now, if you don't feel like that means you need medication, and we can set you up with a good psychiatrist. But if you feel like that, I want you to be like, oh my God, this is amazing. The same way you see a flower is the same way you should see yourself. You hear me? It says, listen, did the same creator make us? Huh? How can we downgrade ourselves but love nature? Didn't the same creator make us? Are we not the most marvelous creation of all, able to think, experience, change our environment, and love? Let's turn the page to 40. Don't downgrade the product just because you haven't used it properly and effectively. Come on, somebody. The book says don't downgrade the product just because you don't know how to use it. Huh? You up here, you don't know how to use you. You haven't tapped into your full potential. Don't downgrade the product. Don't talk about you. Don't put yourself down just because you ain't read the manual. Shh. Some of y'all don't have instructions. That's your problem. Some of y'all had instructions and you went off topic. Some of y'all ain't never made no instructions up. You hear me? So don't be mad. Don't be mad when you put something together and it don't work right because you didn't read the instructions. That's what y'all need to say. Y'all need to start asking people for their instructions. Y'all need to start reading the owner's manual on these people you bring in your life, huh? You need to start asking people about their background, about how they was raised before you lay down with them. Listen, we on the page, top of page 40. It says confidence is built upon the experience of success. Everybody write that down. Confidence is built upon the experience of success. When I first start reading people, even though I know what I be knowing, when I first start reading people, I would be like, ooh, shit. I'm about to say this. When people start calling in with confirmations, I said, for real? When people call in and be like, that house you told me to go get, the house you described, I just bought the house. That happened. I'm like, for real? That happened? Confidence comes with the experience, is built upon the experience of success. The reason why you don't have a lot of confidence is because you haven't experienced a lot of success in your life, or you think you have experienced success because you haven't defined what winning is like for you. A lot of you guys are successful. If you say that you're going to get up every day this week and not be late to work, that's a success. You hear me? That's successful, right? But you're looking at what old girl got down the street. You think that's what success look like? Oh my God, she's driving a Porsche truck and I only got a Mercedes. That's what success look like? This is nothing, right? This is nothing, right? So now the things that you have done are nothing because you're comparing yourself to somebody else. Okay, confidence is built upon the experience of success. When we begin anything new, we usually have little confidence because we have not learned from experience that we can succeed, right? It says, listen, success breeds success. Winners focus upon past successes and forget past failures, right? Listen, let me say this. Because I have defined, let me take a sip. Hold on. Me. Because, listen, guys, because I have defined what winning looks like for me, I win every day. You understand me? I don't let other people define what winning looks like for me. I was winning when I woke up. I was winning because I took my friend to, well, we went to breakfast. I guess she took me at this point. I was winning because we went to breakfast and I was able to get something to eat before midday manifest and we didn't come on too late. That's a win, right? I'm gonna be winning when we go to juice season and I do mediumship. That is winning. I have defined what winning looks like for me. I no longer let other people's definitions of winning affect my life. Can't nobody say, "Oh, Misty, you know you really should have a house by now. You 43. You've been in Texas for 10 years. You really should have bought a house." No, ma'am. I listen, I set a goal to live in a loft after my kids left home. I moved in a loft after my kids left home. I was able to stay in my loft after I quit my six-figure job. I was able to build my businesses, my brand up to maintain my lifestyle and pay for other people's lifestyles and take care of my kids and help them while they in college. I'm winning because I don't have a 3-bedroom house and have to mow a lawn and my water tank going out does not make me a loser. Huh? That's your picture of winning. And that works for you. That doesn't work for me. I'm winning. I'm winning every day. The simple fact that I could get up and throw on a romper and some tennis shoes on a Thursday and have fun with my friend, and I ain't got no job I got to call into, and I ain't got to do, and I can take all my clients. I'm still making money, honey. Money, honey. I'm still making money. I'm talking to clients in the car as we riding down the road on our way to another event. I'm winning. I'm winning. That's a win for me, right? So I need you to define what winning looks like for you. You understand me? It says winners focus on past successes and forget about past failures. They use errors and mistakes as a way of learning. Then they dismiss them from their minds. Even when something happens, everything don't go right for me all the time. Every goal I set out for myself, I don't hit. But I don't dwell on I don't dwell on what I didn't do. I don't dwell on the fact that I had a money goal last month and I didn't hit it. You know what I said? Well, it's one or two things I need to do. Either I need to take myself halfway back down, either I need to go from 30 to 25, right? Because I can get either I need to go from 30 to 25 and do 25 for 3 months and then go up to 30 because 20 to 30 might have been a big jump. And then I look back at my month and I said, okay, what could I have done better? What worked for me and what didn't work for me? And after I work that out, I just keep pushing. I'm not gonna sit up here and beat myself up about it. I'm not gonna whine about it like, oh my God, I had to go to do 30 and I only did 20. And what am I supposed to do now? No, guess what? Because I'm blessed. Because God gave me more than enough. My cup is overflowing. My cup is running down the hallway into the streets. Huh? My cup is overflowing. I can help people. Huh? I can help people. I'm in a predicament to where I talk to somebody and I know they're going through a financial. You paid me to do a reading, and I know within my heart of hearts, not only I'm gonna refund this reading, I'm still gonna give you what you need. I'm gonna refund you. I'm gonna tell you how to make some money, and then I'm gonna be your first client. Huh? That's an overflow. That's an overflow. I'm gonna tell you what you need to do to get your money, and then I'm gonna be your first client. That's operating in an overflow. You hear me? Huh? I'm winning. I'm winning every day. Right? Let's talk about it. It says, listen, listen, listen. It says, what do many of us do? We destroy our self-confidence by remembering past failures and forgetting all about our past successes. We not only remember failures, we etch them in our minds with emotion. We condemn ourselves. Winners know that it doesn't matter how many times they have failed in the past. What matters is their successes, which should be remembered, reinforced, and dwelt on. Y'all, I do not think about me. The only time I talk about when I was in a loser state of mind is when I'm trying to explain something to y'all. I do not if I sit at home and be like, damn, I really was living with somebody in 2019. I don't let that scare me. I'll be like, damn, like, girl, you was really living with somebody in 2019 and look at you now. Look at you now out here doing it. Huh? You didn't even have rent for your own place. And look at you now. You got paying rent where you live and you about to sublease the apartment next door for your son. And in 2019, you was sharing a room with your son. You were sharing a room with your child in 2019 in somebody else's house. And now you're in a position where you can sublease the loft next door to you. And baby, I don't stay in no projects. Where you can sublease the apartment next door to you so that you can continue to walk around in nothing. And you know what I'm saying? And he gonna be okay and you gonna be okay. Look at God. I don't dwell on the fact that I was damn near homeless in 2019. If I think about it, I say, look where I'm at right now. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. And I put a smile on my face and I keep it pushing. It says to establish, listen, to establish true self-esteem, get your pen and paper out. To establish true self-esteem, we must concentrate on our successes and look at the failures and negatives in our lives only as corrective feedback to get us back on target again. Again, to establish true self-esteem, we have to concentrate on our successes. If you got pen and paper, I want you to write down the last three things you were successful in. Write down the last three things that you had success in. The last three things. I don't care how small or tall. Listen, the last three things. Me, I successfully got my ass up this morning. My head was hurting. I successfully got up this morning. My head was hurting. I successfully got up this morning. That was one. Number two, we had a great class last night. We had an amazing class. Last night was the biggest class I've had to date online. We had 80 people in class, and we would have had more than that, but some people couldn't get in or forgot what day the class was. So I had an amazing class, 80 people. That's the biggest class I've had to date. That was my last success. I want to say before that, I manifested getting my hair braided in my office. I said that's what I wanted to do. And it came to pass. I didn't even find her. She was here for something else. And I said, I said, who did your hair? She said, I braid. I said, what? I said, you want to go to the hair store? So those are the last three things that I did that was successful, right? I know how to manifest. I can manifest people, places, and things. I believe I keep doing my classes. God told me to make your class $19. He said, make your class accessible and affordable for everybody. You're going to change lives. I did that. And this morning, I got my tail on up. Those are my last three successes. I want you to write down your last three successes, okay? Because guess what? We need to concentrate on our successes and look at the failures and negatives in our lives only as corrective feedback to get us on target again. It said instead of comparing ourselves to others, let me take a sip. Instead of comparing ourselves to others, one more time, because I don't think y'all heard me. Huh? I'm going to say it one more time because this is the problem with a lot of y'all. Instead of comparing ourselves to others, we should view ourselves in terms of our own abilities, interests, and goals. We can begin by making a conscious effort to upgrade your lifestyle and pay more attention to personal appearance and personal habits, right? We talked about health is wealth. Health is wealth. Find out who you are. And if you don't know who you are, create who you want to be. Create who you want to be. Okay? And then start living that. If you was in class last night, everybody on here should have a different name. If you were in class last night, everybody on here should have a different name. You should have a different persona. Okay? At the end of page 40, it says develop more positive self-esteem. We need to base more of our actions and decisions on rational thinking and then emotions. I'm on page 40 at the bottom. We need to base our actions and decisions on rational thinking rather than on emotions. Emotions are automatic subconscious reactions. To respond to the daily experiences and challenges of life by reacting emotionally is to nullify the wisdom and power of the rational mind. Winners are able to enjoy their emotions. Okay? I'm able to enjoy my emotions, but I make decisions that shape my life through logic and common sense. I'm able to enjoy my emotions, but I make it make sense. If I meet a man that makes me laugh, but his mindset, if I meet a man that is fine as hell, I'm talking about delicious and nutritious, and baby, he gonna put me through the bed, up under the bed, on top of the bed, right? But he has a loser mindset. I got to let you go. I think I better let it go. Let it go, baby. Looks like another little TKO. Once I realized that we ain't on the same page, he gotta go. And baby, he smell good. Baby, he look good. And he, we good, but he gotta go. I use logical reasoning, right? I don't let my heart lead. I think with this. My heart had me, listen, my heart had me out here paying for his bus fare. But my mind will have me talking to somebody that drives something like I drive. I can't do it with my heart. I let my mind take over, right? Because my heart had me. I got a big heart. My heart had me in situations where I'm giving more than I'm getting, right? But right here, You said like everything, that's all he has, and if he gives it to everyone, now where it ain't about giving it to everyone. I done met some guy. Listen, I have met men with money. Let me say this. I have met men that have their stuff together, have own homes, own cars, have this, that, and the other, but their mindset is not where I need them to be. We are not on the same wavelength. So I have to let them go. My friends be like, that's a good man, Savannah. Why would you stop talking to him? He would have married you. I'm not going to expend my energy trying to get him to jump on the vision, on the bandwagon I'm on. If I meet a man and he always talking about the white man this and the white man that, I don't fool with you. I don't care what you got going on. If you blaming your shortcomings in life on the white man, I got to go. I gotta go. Number one, the white man you probably talking about is probably my uncle. And the white man probably my uncle. And number two, listen, your mindset is horrible. You too old to be thinking like that, right? You up here talking about an imaginary figure. The white man. What white man? What's his name? Who was it? Show him. Point him out. You don't. You just made up this mythical character. The white man. The white man is bringing me down. No, I'm not doing that. So I let him go. I'm gonna let somebody else deal with that. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all go. Listen, I'm gonna let y'all go join the Black Panther Party, and I'm gonna go ahead and be over here and with my United Benetton. Look, my United Colors of Benetton looking ass, and I'm gonna have all type of friends and people. You hear me? I let them go. I ain't doing that. All right, let's talk about it. It says, where did we say? They said the winners are able to enjoy their emotions, but they make decisions that shape their lives with logic and common sense. Right? Marriages today would be much stronger if they were entered into intelligently as well as emotionally. So listen, when I told a man that I need to get out, I need to marry somebody that has a vision, that has an I would marry somebody who has good health care because I need some entrepreneur mindset. He may not be the finest thing ever, but if he can support my vision and get behind me, like, to get, I'm talking about to support what I got going on. And I ain't talking about financially. I'm talking about if he with it, because he got to have his own bag. But if he's with what I got going on and he going, hey, that's my wife. Okay. That's my wife. You better not touch her. Right. If he protective of me and stuff like that, he may not be 6 feet. He might be 5'8", not 5'7". I ain't gonna go that low. He might be 5'8". He might not be the best looking man. Right. But guess what? He gonna rock it like nobody else. And I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Y'all gonna be like, that's who you married? Yep, sure did. You know why? Because baby, he gonna help me go to the top. Okay? This is a contract. Okay? This is a contract. Period. We can get him some work done. We're gonna get him a BBL. We're gonna get him a 360. We can take you shopping. Let's go back to it. Let's listen. It says to develop and maintain the self-esteem, page 41, y'all, and we're going to stop in a minute. To develop and maintain the self-esteem, we need to find pleasure and pride in our current profession rather than looking for the greener pastures elsewhere, right? So here's the deal. Remember the attitude of gratitude. I'm not telling you to just be content what you're doing. What I'm saying is I need you to find the beauty in what you do. And once you find the beauty in what you do and you recognize it and become thankful, then guess what? You'll go to greater heights. As long as you complaining about the job you have, God is not going to bless you with another one. You know why? Because you don't need to take that negative energy into a new environment. You don't need to take if you don't find peace in what you do. I didn't say just don't do nothing else. You got to find peace in what you do, find a beauty in the situation, find a blessing in the lesson, and then watch how God work in your life and send you somewhere else. He not gonna send you to a new department with your nasty attitude. So all you gonna do is go and complain about how they did over there, negative Nancy. Don't nobody want none of that. Somebody help Misty Markham in the comments with the name of the book. Okay. It says, listen, this is the philosophy of mining your acres of diamonds right now where you are. Okay. It's called the acres of diamonds philosophy. It says making changes in your internal reactions rather than searching for external stimulation in a new environment. Okay. You make changes in your internal reactions to how you do something, right? This is called mining your acres of diamonds. Okay. Some of y'all are in relationships. And instead of either fixing the relationship, getting out of the relationship, you go and get other people. You go and find somebody else, right? That's not going to get you nothing. because you never closed a chapter on this one. We keep hopping situations instead of closing the chapter on something else. All right, we're in the middle of page 41. It says the winners with positive self-esteem can accept himself or herself just as he or she is at this moment, right? Now, when I first started, what did I say? I like myself. I really do like myself. And I would rather be, I don't want to be nobody else at this present time, right? It says that the winners with positive self-esteem can accept himself or herself just as he or she is at this moment. When I started my original weight loss journey a couple years ago, I don't care what I did, I couldn't drop that weight. And then one day I said, you know what? I like me. I really do like me. Like I looked at myself in the mirror with nothing on. I said, I like me. I looked at my stretch marks. I looked at my stretch marks and I went on and I ran my fingers across my stretch marks. I turned around. I examined all of my rolls and I saw, things and my stretch marks made me real. How did I get these stretch marks? Now that's a badge of honor because I carried 5 children, but I birthed 4. Right? I carried 5 children. God blessed me 5 times, right? And they was real back to back, friend. God kept blessing me over and over and over again. Okay. God did not, God was not stingy with them blessings. Okay. But my stretch marks reminded me of my children that I carried in my stomach. Right. And I thought about how my body evolved and changed, how every pregnancy was different. Right. And I can look at these old big head kids right now and really know, and look at my stomach, that this stomach didn't come from just eating fast food. These stretch marks didn't come because I was just sitting around being lazy. These stretch marks came because I chose to bring life into this world. When you understand how godly you are as a woman, that you can bring life into this world, how that you have lived, let me tell you something. The number one killer among women is childbirth. That you made it through childbirth. I made it through 5 times, right? So listen, guess what? I feel good about my stretch marks. And I'm gonna let one of y'all daddies okay, too much. I'm gonna take a sip. I'm gonna take a sip. I'm gonna take a
two.
I'm gonna take 2.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm gonna let one of y'all uncles lick on these stretch marks because I feel good about my stretch marks. And because I feel good about my stretch marks, and I don't mind sending nobody a picture when my underclothes is matching, because that don't really happen. Hey, I'm just telling them the winners. Positive self-talk. It's positive self-talk. I sent out some pictures of positive self-talk with stretch marks all in the picture. Guess what? They liked it. And I need you to like yourself like I like myself. Okay? I was in the mirror posing like I had on all black. It was cute. Anyway, all right, back to the book. It says, listen, winners with positive self-esteem can accept himself or herself just as he or she is at the moment. She's talking about you too funny, but I'm for real. One of the most important aspects of self esteem that accounts for successful, dynamic living is that of self acceptance. Okay, that's what I'm just talking about, stretch marks and all. The willingness to be oneself and live one's life as it is unfolding, accepting all responsibility for the ultimate outcome, right? I accept all responsibility for things that happen in my life. I was never one to blame nobody. I used to say, oh, well, I became a teenage mother because I asked my mom for birth control and she told me the only birth control I needed was Jesus. And she wouldn't put me on birth control. No, I became a teen mom because I was out here doing it. I'm not going to put that on my mother. Oh, if you had got me birth control, I wouldn't have got pregnant, because then I got pregnant with the second one on birth control. So God said, oh, we about to bless you. Ding, ding, chicken wing. God said, I don't care what you got. These kids are going to come here. Huh? I don't blame my mother for that. I'm not 43 years old talking about, oh, if it wasn't for you, if you got me birth control, I wouldn't have my son who'd have been in jail 3 times. I don't do that. I accept responsibility. I was out here being nasty. And that's what happened when you're young and promiscuous. You have babies. Okay? I don't blame nobody for that. Okay, I accept responsibility for everything in my life. And that's how I'm able to see what the lesson is. Find a blessing in the lesson, because I'm not blaming it on somebody else. I need y'all to stop being a third party in your own life. Now, that's a word. Stop being the third party in your own life. Huh? Stop being the third party in your own life. Some of y'all is out here being the narrator and don't remember you the main character. Huh? Stop being the third party in your own life. You hear what I'm saying? This is your life. Take control of it. All right, y'all. Last thing, and then we gonna stop. It says the most important key to the permanent enhancement of self-esteem is the practice of positive self-talk. Okay? Every waking moment, we must feed our subconscious self-images positive thoughts about ourselves and our performances so relentlessly and vividly that our self-images are in time modified to conform to the new higher standard. So what this is saying is we got to show, not only do we have to have positive self-talk about ourselves, right? And like I said, don't go looking on Pinterest for no affirmations. Don't go on Etsy and go buy you a poster of affirmations. I need you to really look at you and find, and you say something positive about you. Don't let somebody write it. You say something positive about you. Okay? You find the positivity in whatever it is that you got going on, and that's what you go with, right? Positive self-talk. When you can't find your keys in the morning, God wanted you to sit down and take a break for a minute. Sit down and sit down and get calm. Sit down and get calm, right? You put on some stockings and they rip. Maybe you weren't supposed to wear stockings. They're too hot for that anyway, sis. Okay? You walk outside and your tire you got a flat tire. You like, oh my God, I got a flat tire. I'm supposed to be at work. I thank God that my tire went flat in my driveway or in the parking lot and not on the road because it would cause an accident. If you got the money to get that flat tire fixed, if you got AAA, good Lord, I thank you for allowing me to have what I need. Get it fixed. Positive. Positive. I find positivity in everything. If I go outside right now, my car is on fire. Lord, thank you. I got some good insurance. They're going to pay that car off and I'm going to go and get me something else. I'm going to get that Porsche truck. Friend, Uber. We can do Uber Black if you like. I'm positive. It's okay, friend. We're going to Uber Black. We go get the other car. Right? It says every waking moment, we must feed our subconscious self-images positive thoughts about ourselves and our performances so relentlessly and vividly that our self-images are in time modified to conform to the new higher standards. Y'all, we gonna stop right there because I got to read the rest and I got to read the rest, but it's cool because we almost at the hour mark anyway. So come on, let's go ahead and manifest. Did y'all have a good time today? Y'all had a good time. So listen, y'all, Finding Purpose class was amazing. The next event, my 21-day challenge. If y'all want to start working out with our group, go to iamcoachmissy.com and get on that 21-day challenge. We actually going to start the working out on Monday. But today, day number 1 is just find you a cute outfit. That's it. If you part of the 21-day challenge, day number 1 is find a cute outfit to work out in on Monday night. That's all. I want y'all to come cute to boot. I want you to feel good about your workout. Don't come in that old loose stuff. Don't have on your husband's t-shirt. Okay, your son's basketball shorts. Find you something cute to wear. Okay, that's day number 1 for the day 21 challenge. Find something cute because we're gonna start our workout classes. Y'all gonna start working out with my workout group on Monday. If you part of the 21, girl, I'm about to send the replay out when I send it. I ain't sending it out right now. So that's the 21-day challenge. If you want to join the 21-day fitness challenge and get the Zoom link for the workouts, go to iamcoachmissy.com, go down to events and get the 21-day challenge. Go sign up. It's $21. So listen, day number 1 is find something cute to wear on Monday. That's your first challenge, right? This is a challenge to help you with consistency with working out. Wigs and wine. That's our kickback session. Our virtual kickback is going to be on Wednesday, the 24th. The tickets are only $1. So once the tickets are gone, they gone because I can only have 100 people on the Zoom at one time, right? Wigs and wine. That happens on Wednesday, the 24th. Tickets are only $1. Go to iamcoachmissy.com. Tonight is mediumship night. I'm going to send out an email to remind y'all. Tonight is mediumship night, y'all. So if you want to talk to your loved ones that's passed on, if you wonder what happened to that dog that died when you was 5, I'm even going to call on. We're going to try pets tonight. Somebody on here lost a turtle. Who was it? Somebody on here lost a turtle. Now, which one of y'all hoes had a turtle? We calling on pets tonight. We're going to be pet cemetery tonight. I'm doing people and pets tonight for mediumship. People and pets. No, really, somebody on here really did lose a turtle. Which one of y'all was it? She said, my bunny. Oh, Shay said, I lost a tortoise. I knew it. I said, somebody did lose a turtle. I wasn't being funny. I said, somebody on here just lost a turtle. Who was it? They said, oh my God, I just lost a turtle 2 days ago. I was dead ass. I said, somebody on here just lost a turtle. Right. So we call it, listen. We calling on, listen, we calling on pets and people tonight. Mediumship. Now, if you want to talk about your pet, it's not going to be the $67. I'm going to have a pet price, okay? But we doing mediumship tonight.
I don't want nobody dead German Shepherd.
Cujo. Pet cemetery tonight, baby. We calling on Cujo. Okay, he gonna be out in the hallway with rabies eyes. Mediumship tonight. All right, mediumship. People is 67. Your pets is 27. I don't know how to talk in tortoise, so we gonna see. I may throw in the pet for free. Let's try the pets out. You said not the dog talking, not your dog barking while you talking about pets. That dog wanna know what happened to his brother. She said her dog started barking.
See, that's too
We
much.
doing pets. Your dog started barking while I was talking about the pets. Yeah, we doing pets tonight. People and pets. Okay. Somebody lost a hamster. It was a fat one too. It was a girl. Who lost a girl? Who lost a girl hamster? It was a fat one. She had it, and you gave her a human name. Somebody lost a girl hamster with a human name, and she was a fat one. She said, "How you know I lost a turtle?" I said, "Yes." Latoya said it was her.
Oh wow.
Wigs and Wine is tonight. I mean, Wigs and Wine is on the 24th. It's on my page. If you go to my front page, scroll all the way down, you'll see the Wigs and Wine event. It's on my page. Okay. They talk. She know I'm a seer. She been here. Oh my God, that's funny. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and manifest tonight. Yeah, we doing pets and people tonight. Now they talking about now everybody talking about I lost my cat. Y'all don't be calling these. This is not gonna be. Listen, I'm not about to do Pet Smart. Come back tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We is not about to do Pet Smart. Okay,
Oh,
we not about to have Pet Smart. Okay.
you started it.
Oh God, no, for real. The lady who lost a cat was a cat like an orange cat. Was it orange? Like this cat was like a beige and orange, and it would arch its back when it crawled. Like for real, there's literally a spiritual cat. I'm not even being funny. There's literally a spiritual cat that is rubbing up my leg, and she's like an orange color, like a tabby, and she would kind of arch her back when she would touch your thing. Is that your cat? It's a cat that's going around my leg now. Is that your cat? She would arch her back. She said, somebody said, oh my God, that's my first one.
Oh,
Let's go ahead and manifest. Whatever y'all want, asking God for today, let's do it. Whatever y'all asking God for today, let's do it. They say, okay, pet seer.
oh,
Listen, whatever you're asking God for today, let's go ahead and do it. Put what you want to manifest today. Put what you want to manifest today. Oh my God, this is too much. They said, come on. They said, come on, confirmations. Whatever you want to manifest, put it in the comments. Whatever you asking God for today, put it in the comments. You need 10 clients a week. Don't say you need them, say you have them. When you manifest, we're doing positive, not a feline profit. I hate them. You do it better hours at work, 8 to 4, passing this exam and getting a love life. Okay, Kaya. You manifesting the healing. What y'all asking God for today? Closer connection and communication with Corey. Contract for 100,000, $600, 1K a day in sales. An A on my statistics, final grade, abundance. All right. What kind of abundance? Be specific and detailed. You said I'm in a new mayor appointment. All right. Gary's accounts to be released. The right mechanic. A new place close to my job. All right. Friend, the one that said they want a new place close to their job, I want you to go on rent.com. Go on rent.com today and put in the zip code. You'll find a place 1.2 miles from your job. 1.2 miles. Getting down to my goal weight. You got it. A new car. My son to be at peace again. A second remote job that pay $25 and above. You're going to find one friend that's going to be part time. No, I'm not about to read y'all. Let's go ahead and manifest. I'm going to start reading y'all. Prosperity in every way of my life. You need to be specific and detailed about that because prosperity could mean $2 or 2 million. Financial, don't say financial stability. I'll knock this phone off like that girl be doing. I'm not doing that. My son in a car. What kind of car? What kind of car? Salary increase to 400,000 this year. Thank you. Become an independent adjuster. I love it. All right, y'all. Let's go. You ready? Let's manifest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in. Hold it. I need you to see it, believe it, and know it, and release. On the count of three, I want you to manifest to me. You ready? One, two, three. You all right?
My hands is all tingly and stuff. Yeah, I'm just sitting outside.
I sit there away. What happened to your What happened to your hands, friend?
They just started tingling. For no reason. You saw me go to sleep.
I said, look here, I said, I got over her. I said, listen, listen, it's a jungle out there, literally. So I said I was doing pet. None of y'all hoes lost a giraffe. Whose giraffe this is, I don't know. But ain't none of y'all hoes lost a giraffe. Okay? Why is it listen. Why is it a giraffe outside? Why is it a giraffe out here? Nobody lost a giraffe. However, somebody had a pet giraffe that they used that was a comfort thing. You had a pet giraffe. Somebody got a giraffe out here. And I know you hoes, nobody had a giraffe, but it's a giraffe. But this is something you had. This was your friend. My website is right here, iamcoachmissy.com. That giraffe was your friend and kept you through a lot of stuff. In your mind, it was real. Yeah, we're not doing pet mediumship no more because then it got stupid. I feel like Noah on the ark. They outside waiting on 2x2s. The pets are patient. Y'all, if you want to read and go to iamcoachmissy.com, don't forget about the Mother's Day. Nuh-uh, Jeffrey the King, the Toy King from Toys R Us. Listen, friend said I had one named Charlie. Was it not a real giraffe? You talking about because it's a giraffe outside. No, y'all like this whole crazy. I ain't though. All right, y'all. If you want to book a reading, go to iamcoachmissy.com. So I only had 2 people buy raffle tickets for Mother's Day. That's what we're doing. I have a raffle ticket where we're picking winners to win free 30 days of unlimited text messages. The raffle tickets are $10. They're on iamcoachmissy.com. Give somebody the gift of knowing. Unlimited. So this is a $99 thing. The raffle tickets are 10. I had 2 people buy raffle tickets. I just want to make sure. Sometimes I do raffles to give you a chance to experience something that maybe you can't afford, okay? Right now. So I just want to make sure the raffle tickets online too. All right, y'all. Bye. Facebook, YouTube. I see y'all back here tonight. We're doing mediumship, pets and people. Pets and people. We're doing mediumship. See y'all tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Share this information